Hi, I'm Randall. I didn't always know how to wear clothes, or wear them appropriately, or push them to the limit as I struggled with my weight, but I always had a certain je ne sais quoi. And look at me now! Whether it's home decor, entertaining, or fashion, I'm here to help others find their inner Randall. But as perfect as I am, I have lots to learn and strive to step outside my labatons. So join me on my fabulous adventures as I help others and learn something on the way. This is Randall to the rescue. Oh, hello. I'm just going through all the letters I get from you fabulous people. Now, don't forget, if you want to be on the show, contact me. Now, the first letter I got was from a tow truck driver, but the request didn't really pick me up. And the second letter I got was from an artist, but it was rather abstract. But this letter really intrigued me. Dear Randall Fabulista, I am a glass artist that recently returned to Edmonton after living in New Zealand. How exotic. However, in between, I appeared on the Netflix TV show Blown Away, another TV star. I love learning new things and have recently started ballet classes. Wonderful. I can tell from your fabulous deportment that you must love the art form too. I do have fabulous deportment. And I would be thrilled if you could introduce me to some professional ballet dancers who could give me some pointers. I see what you did there. Also, I would love to attend a performance of the Alberta Ballet. In exchange, I will show you what goes into glass making and help you make your own creation. Yours truly, Leah Kudel. Well, I love ballet, and to be quite honest, Leah, your request blew me away. I say, to the Randallmobile.
Randall to the rescue. Oh, yeah. Randall to the rescue. Oh, Randall to the rescue.
Ta-da! Oh, I better be careful. There's actually a precious piece of glass in this box. So full disclosure, I actually went to somebody's glass studio many years ago and they did have me make something. So I brought it along to see if it gets approval from a master. I brought oven mitts because I'm assuming it's gonna get hot and I'll need oven mitts. And I bought some new safety goggles, because safety first. So anyway, come on, let's go in. There were so many gorgeous pieces in here. I only hope that my piece will be as good. I thought it was so cool how you can take a small residential space, probably a garage, and turn it into this incredible studio. Hi, Leah.
Hi, Randall.
It's nice to finally get to meet you.
Yeah, you.
I'll take my oven mitt off. See, I thought we might need these.
No.
No oven
definitely.
mitts.
No, you can get rid of those.
So we're not going to protect our hands?
No.
Really?
We
Interesting.
need our hands to be able to use all the different tools.
Interesting. Now, I've been watching you on Blown Away season 1. Amazing. So how was that?
It was good. It was a lot of work.
I bet. It looked so stressful. So I love glass, but it looked so stressful working with it. And especially when you hear that sound of the shh, like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very common sound in glass. Things do break. But when it's filmed.
Yeah, exactly. When the whole world, because this was like international Netflix,
so
right? So
it.
everybody's seeing what you're doing. Now, and how long have you been glass blowing now?
Almost 13 years, I think.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
And how long have you had the studio in Edmonton?
2 years in June.
2 years in June. Oh.
So it's still quite new.
Oh, so you were a superstar and then came to Edmonton.
Yeah, my family lives here.
There you go.
If I didn't like my family so much, I would have stayed in New Zealand.
Oh, you were in New Zealand?
Yeah.
And what were you doing there? Gospeling?
Yeah, I was working for a studio there.
And now, is there like some sort of special thing about gospeling in New Zealand that you know?
No, not really. New Zealand just has a really beautiful kind of craft culture.
Okay.
So they really value like handmade things.
Yeah.
which is, yeah, it's just
And
really
then
cool.
and then you got to come back to Canada to film the show.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I applied so that I could get a flight home from New Zealand because I couldn't.
God
afford
bless.
to fly
I love
home.
that. I love that. Multitasking. Kill two birds with one stone. Now,
Right.
you know Carol Jane, I believe.
Yes.
So Carol Jane Campbell, very famous glass person in Edmonton. Many years ago, I went to her studio and I did make something, so I brought it along to show you. Now, it started out to be a bowl,
Okay.
but we call it now an objet d'art. If I can get it. Oh, snap. So this is what I made.
Oh.
And it was all like
That's cool.
strings of glass.
Yeah, the stringers.
And it was flat.
Yeah.
And I had a beard at the time like I do now. And she looked at me and she went, I think you got a lot of hairspray in that hair, don't you? I'm like, yes. Because you had to go into the oven to pull the glass out. So she had me, I had like a turban on. I had a face beard thing.
Oh, yeah.
I had asbestos gloves, which caught on fire. It was all very dramatic. Anyway, so I have
You
my,
could like burn your beard off.
yeah, I could burn my beard off.
I'd
Anyway,
like singe my eyelashes and eyebrows.
it was like opening the door to the portal to hell. It really was. Because she goes, and she kept saying to me, now you're going to be shocked when you open the door. I'm like, oh. And I open the door, I'm like, what? Anyway, so this is my objet. How'd I do?
I like it. Yeah, those are fun.
She likes it. Ah, we got this.
I've never done the
stringer?
Stringer.
Oh, I'll teach you sometime. Well, that makes me happy. Now, one of my favorite glass artists in the whole world is Chihuly.
Yes.
I've actually met him.
You and many people.
Yes, me and many people. I've actually met him twice.
Okay.
I met him once in Vegas. He signed a book for us, and
Did
then
he show up in his helicopter?
no, just this weird shoes with goo all over them. And then we met him in Seattle once too. So he signed
Okay.
books for us. So
Yeah.
my dream is to own a Chihuly bowl, which is huge and ginormous and expensive. I would love to make something along that line. Is that possible?
We can try to get close.
We're gonna try and get close. That's good enough for me. Let's go.
Cool, let's go make glass. Ready to blow some glass?
I am. So this is where the magic happens, huh?
Yeah.
So it was interesting. You told me to wear all cotton today.
Yes. You want to be wearing natural fibers so that if you, in the rare chance that you do get burned,
Yeah.
the fabric doesn't melt. Because you don't
Well,
want anything to melt.
here's a weird piece of trivia for you, and I don't know why I know this, but in the 60s and 70s, they started telling women to not wear pantyhose on planes in case of a plane crash. Isn't that weird?
That's wild.
And terrifying.
Yeah, it must have been more common.
So I'm not wearing pantyhose today.
Perfect.
What's
All right,
this?
So
Looks
this
like a
is a
candy
glass
shop.
color. So
Wow.
it's actually just highly pigmented glass.
Okay, and do you do the crushing?
No.
You buy it like this.
Yeah, so you see on the wall there's different versions. You can see it where
Oh,
it's
yeah.
solid.
Look at
And then
these.
it breaks down all the way into powder. So
These
see-
are kind of pretty cool. What would you use a rod for?
So if you want to get a completely solid,
Oh, I see.
like the same color over everything.
Oh, I see.
Whereas
I see.
this, you'll have kind of a variegated
Okay.
look.
So I get to choose colors?
Yeah, so you can pick 2 colors for your Chihuly bowl.
Okay, so I have 2 thoughts. First of all, I did wear the shirt for inspiration for me.
Yeah.
And I love peacocks, so I'm thinking the green and the blue.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yay!
All right, so I'm gonna
Okay.
get you to come over here.
Okay.
And the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna talk about some of the tools.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So these are called tweezers, and the way we hold these is you open your hand, you put your thumb on top. Kind
Okay.
of like big eyebrow tweezers.
And then you use a pinch glass?
Yeah, you pinch glass, you can pull it, you can twist it.
I learned some of this from Blown Away. Cool. Okay.
And then we have 2 different kinds of shears. Straight shears, basically heavy duty scissors.
Yeah, so you just cut your glass?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at that
These
monster.
are really fancy. These are diamond shears. So they actually cut in the shape of a diamond. So if you want to cut something down to a nice small point instead
Oh.
of a straight cut.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then they also have a hook on top. So you can use it almost like a hand extension, so you can hold on to
It
something.
looks
long.
like a medieval torture device. I'll
Oh
be
yeah,
honest with
I
you.
mean these are designed in the Middle Ages at least. They're
Oh.
historical tools.
That's actually really cool,
Yeah.
actually. I think
Yeah, we
that's kind of
still
cool.
use the same
And,
tool.
and this is just another what?
These are called jacks. So these are really special because we actually use both sides of this tool. So you see the metal's dark on this end, and it's also dark on this end. So when you're grabbing this tool, you want to grab it from the handle in the middle.
Okay.
And the way to remember how to hold it is you just pretend you're in a horror movie, and then you'll remember the hand position.
Psycho all over again in the glass blow thing. Okay, cool.
We use this to make a waist in the glass.
A waist. Ooh, oh, really? Does that work?
Squeeze even tighter. The only thing about these is it's the only tool we put wax on. So you'll see there's wax right here.
Oh, I was wondering what that was.
We want to keep the blades towards the wax.
Towards the wax.
Everything else we don't want wax on.
Don't want wax.
And that's the only thing we do.
Wax on, wax off.
Exactly.
Multiple references here.
Next, we have what's called blocks. We have two sizes, a small and a larger one. Blocks are really cool because we keep them wet 24/7.
Okay.
All the time. And they're actually made out of a dense cherry wood.
Okay.
A really hard wood. And we use these to shape the glass. So when you shape the glass today, you're actually just going to hold it up on the rail like this.
Yeah, okay.
And the cool part is, when we shape the glass in it, you'll see the glass will actually be spinning through steam. So the water creates a steam barrier.
Yeah.
It can spin really fast.
Very
with
cool.
steam.
And you can keep it wet so it doesn't burn.
Yeah, so if it starts smoking or sparking or
Yeah.
anything, all you do is dip it in the water, and then you can use it again.
Cool.
Alrighty. Last but not least,
The blowing rod. So I've actually seen these in Venetian glass shops.
Yeah.
I've never touched one, never held one, so I'm really excited about
so if you're gonna burn yourself in this room, you're most likely to burn yourself on the pipe actually.
this. Super fun.
Yes.
I burned myself on the iron the other day.
Yeah, it's like that, but worse.
It's like this, but third degree. Awesome.
So you want to pay attention to the color of the metal again. So
Okay.
you'll see it's a lot more silver on this end.
Okay.
And it starts to get a little bit
Yeah,
brown starting
okay.
there. Past that point, you never want to touch.
Past the point of no return.
Yes. If you try to touch that, I will smack your hand out of the way.
It doesn't run.
Yeah, don't do it. You will get burned.
Okay. I'm so excited to use a pipe. I think that's gonna be fun.
Oh, they're great fun. Okay, Randall, so I'm gonna get you to stand on that X right there. We're gonna do a practice round of how to get color onto the glass.
Okay. Wow, this is really hot. I'm just telling you.
So I'm gonna get some glass from the bottom of our glory hole. There's a pot, so there's a bunch of hot glass in the bottom of here.
And what is it? Clear glass or what?
It's clear.
It's
Yeah.
clear glass. Okay.
So I'm gonna get some glass, and then I'm gonna bring the glass in the pipe over to you.
Yeah.
So I want you to, yeah. So do you see where my hand is?
Yeah.
My hand will be as far as you can go before the pipe gets too hot.
Okay.
So I always want to stay behind my hands.
Okay. Okay.
So I want
And
you
you're
to
gonna be
just-
here with me, right?
Yes, I'll be beside you the whole time.
Okay.
Don't worry. So I want you to just practice turning the pipe with both hands.
Okay.
So you want to relax
Oh,
your
okay.
forearms. So you're just going to turn, you're keeping everything nice and level. The goal is just to turn nice and evenly.
So is this while I'm in the oven?
This is at all times.
At all times?
Yeah, so glass is kind of like having honey on the end of a stick.
I see.
So if you stop turning your honey,
It's just gonna drip. Okay. So this is what
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing.
so you're going
Perfect.
to keep turning, and you're going to come over here.
Yep.
We're going to go to the green, and you're going to tap and turn, tap and turn.
Okay.
Add some blue,
Tap and turn, tap and turn.
And then we're going to get some on the bottom,
Oh, on bottom. Okay.
and we're going to turn towards
Turn.
the wall.
Turn towards the wall.
And you're gonna bring it all the way back over here.
To the furnace.
Yeah, so just come over here.
Okay.
You're gonna stick it right on this roller.
Okay.
And you're just gonna slide it in just a couple inches.
Okay. And then turn it.
Yeah. So this whole time you're gonna be turning.
Whole time we're turning.
Yeah, it's like, glass hand's a little bit like pat your head, rub
Okay.
your belly.
Okay.
That sound good?
Okay.
All right, so I'll get you back on the X
Okay.
behind me.
I'm a little nervous.
Don't worry, a teach ages 7 and above. You'll be fine.
That's not a great standard. Of like, think of a 2-year-old.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm just heating the end of the pipe.
Okay.
So I need it to be a cherry red before I can get glass.
Cherry red. That's
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is running at 1140 Celsius.
Wow.
That's really
See,
hot.
this kind of reminds me of sticking my head in hands at that oven at Carol
It
Jane's.
probably gets hotter than that.
It was. I think she said 1500. Does that-
Oh, wow, that's hot.
Yeah. But don't quote me on that. But that's what that's.
That's probably Fahrenheit.
It was Fahrenheit.
Yeah, this is Celsius.
So what would that be
1140
Fahrenheit?
Celsius.
What would that be Fahrenheit like?
Like 2250,
Oy, oy, oy. That's hotter.
something like that. 24, 2240.
But anyway, it was weird because you had to go right in to grab it and pull it out.
Yeah,
Try and pull it out
that's
flat.
hot.
Yeah.
'Cause you gotta get your body like in there.
Yeah, exactly. She goes,
All right, so So
Okay,
the pipe's nice and hot. So I'll get you back on that X, and I'm gonna get some glass for us. I'll bring it to you.
Okay. Ooh, smokes with glass on the end. Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
Ready? So you got it? So you're
Yeah.
gonna turn. You're gonna make your way over here.
Oh, look at that.
So we're tapping and turning. It's kind of like getting sprinkles to stick to honey. And then add some of your blue. Now get
Some
some
at
on
the
that
bottom.
tip. Whoop.
Ooh.
Now you're gonna turn towards the wall.
And I'm gonna turn
Bring
towards the
that
wall.
all the way back to the glory hole.
All the way back to the glory hole. Turning,
Yeah,
turning,
right
turning.
On those rails.
Right on here. And then stick it in. And I'm
Now
gonna
you're
turn.
just gonna turn nice and slow. This is where you get to relax, pretend you're on a hot beach. Also, if it feels really hot, this is actually a heat shield. So if you stand behind there a bit, it's way less
Oh, it
hot.
does make a difference.
Yeah, it makes a big difference.
So
So-
it doesn't look round. It looks kind of lumpy to me.
That's okay, we haven't shaped anything yet.
Okay.
Yeah, so see the glass is kind of a little bit bumpy.
Yeah.
We're gonna just wait until it gets a little bit smoother because we want all of that bumpy color to melt in.
So I don't see any colors anymore.
Yeah, everything will look orange.
Is that is that normal?
Yeah, it just means it's hot. Everything hot is orange.
So if I return orange.
All right, so I'm gonna take this from you.
'Kay.
I'm gonna get you to come sit down at the bench. You're gonna reach into the water and get the smallest wooden block. So right behind you.
Right.
Perfect. So you're gonna come up here. You're gonna hold
Right.
it right there nice and steady, and we're gonna shape this together.
Okay. We're gonna shape this together.
This is where you get to see that glass sliding through the steam. There we go.
Oh wait. So and those are my colors. Those lines.
Yeah. So you can put that back in the water.
Put that back in
I
the
want
water.
you to look up here and tell me when you can see a bubble at the end of this pipe.
Yep. Bubble.
So you'll actually see it expand a little bit in a second. It's not quite there yet.
Nope. Oh, there. I think
you
we
see
saw
that
it.
get bigger?
Yeah, we got bigger.
All right, so you're gonna sit back down to the bench.
Okay.
So this one here is called a start bubble.
Okay.
So a big part of glass is just learning what you're looking at.
Yep.
So do you see how it's orange right until about there?
Yes.
So past that point is where the bubble is.
Oh,
If you
okay.
kind of look this way, you can see
Yep.
the bottom of the bubble.
Yep.
So what I'm gonna do is get you to put your right hand behind your back. Yep. And your left hand's gonna come over here.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna do nice, even rotations all the way down the rail. So we're gonna get nice, long rotations. Our goal here is to cool down this bubble nice and straight. We don't want it to slump to one side and cool down like that. So we're gonna add glass on top of this.
We're gonna add more glass.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
So if it gets a little bit off center, you can just hang it on the high side. Yeah, so if it gets off center, you just kind of hang it on the
Oh,
high
I
side
see.
and then keep turning. Does that make sense? You're kind of aiming
Yep.
for my finger. You're trying to keep that tip on center. There you go. So we're just gonna give this a second to cool right down. And you'll see as the glass cools, you can start to see the color a little
Yeah,
bit more.
exactly. I'm seeing my green and oh, there's the blue. Yeah.
Okay. So have you stopped turning? Is that glass still moving? I think we're pretty good.
I think we're pretty good.
So I'm gonna add more glass on top, and I
Okay.
want you to reach behind you and grab the large wooden block.
Okay.
this time.
Large wooden block. Holy.
So this is gonna feel a lot heavier.
Okay.
It's gonna go nice and slow. I'm just gonna thin this up just a tad. Make sure we can fit in our block. So just tilt it a little bit more towards this way.
Is that right? So what did they call
Kinda.
what did they call the people that helped you in the studio? Just assistants?
Yeah. Normally you're working with assistants. Glass blowing's very much a team sport. So dunk it in the water. We're gonna do this a few times. Nope, stay down there. Grab the block again.
Big one?
Yep. We're just gonna shape this a few times.
Oh, okay.
So what we're doing here is we're letting that outside layer cool down a bit. Dunk it in the water and bring it up again. letting, so the inside's cooling down. No, wait, so I got that wrong. What we're doing here is the outside is cooling down and the inside's heating up.
And the inside's heating up.
Yeah, so we're letting both layers get a little bit closer in temperature.
Oh, interesting.
Dunk it in the water, we'll do that one more
Yep,
time.
okay. Right, because the outside thing just came from the furnace, and the
Yeah.
inside wasn't, got it.
Yeah. That's a tongue twister. Think about that for a second. All right, so you can put that back in the water.
Okay,
Now I want you to come up here with me, and
Okay.
we're gonna heat this.
okay.
So it's gonna feel way different because it's gonna have a weight to it.
It does have a weight to it.
So you'll
Holy.
see,
Ooh.
our goal is to keep that tip on center. And as it heats up, it's gonna wanna kind of drag.
Right.
So you're gonna turn a little bit faster, you're trying to account for the drag as it heats. So you're just looking at the tip.
Oh, holy. Okay, it's really,
Don't worry, keep going. I won't let you get it out of control.
thank you.
Don't worry.
It's very fluid. Wow.
We're just gonna let that all get nice and juicy.
Holy. Do we have to blow again?
Yep. So we're not gonna shape it, we're gonna actually blow this next time.
Okay,
Just a little bit deeper and a little bit hotter. All right, so I'm gonna take this from you.
okay,
I'm gonna get you on the outside of the bench.
okay.
You can grab one of those lovely wipes for yourself.
I get to blow. I'm really good at this. Though I can't, oh, you open it.
So you got lots of time.
It's like when Blanche went to Wide, she said to give everyone a lei. She got confused.
So
I'm
you just
assuming
wanna
this is
wipe
for
them out.
here.
Yep. You're just gonna clean away all my cooties.
I'm most excited about, right here?
Yep.
I'm most excited about the blowing part.
Okay, so blowing and glass blowing is a very funny skill. So you want to crouch down so your
Okay.
mouth is facing the mouthpiece.
Can I kneel?
Yep. Yeah, you just want to kind of be able to crouch down far enough to blow.
Okay.
So, two most important things. You want to blow really soft,
Soft.
and you want to get a nice good seal. If you hear air coming out of your cheek,
Okay.
none of that air is getting down here.
Blow soft, good seal.
Yeah. And the tricky part is, while you're blowing, I have to keep turning so our honey stays straight.
Oh, okay.
So you
So
kinda
I have
relaxing your neck.
So it's a very
And
fluid
you're gonna
blow.
go back and forth.
It's like blowing on a ship.
Yeah, all right, give it a go. We'll do a little practice round. So relax your hands so I can turn. And stop, perfect. All right.
Did I do something?
Yep. We're just gonna get a little bit more heat so we can blow it out this time.
Okay. This is exciting.
Yeah, so it's kind
Intense.
of, it's like, if you think of like bubble gum, if you blow too hard while it's
Right.
really hot, it'll get really thin,
Right.
and then it'll want to collapse.
Right.
So you start soft, and then as it cools down and the air creates a cold skin on the outside,
Okay.
I'm gonna get you to blow harder and harder.
Oh, because this will be hard and you can put the soft glass into it.
Yeah,
Look at me learning.
lots of physics in class. All right, are you ready?
I'm totally ready.
Nice and soft.
Nice and soft.
All right, and blow. Softer, 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 way softer. Like you're whispering sweet nothing into somebody's ear. Really soft. Even softer. Stop. Way softer. Like you're almost just keeping pressure in that pipe. Okay, stop for a second. We're just gonna let this cool down for a moment.
I'm too aggressive blowing.
Now you gotta like really soft. All right, blow again. Okay, blow harder. Blow hard. Even harder. Keep blowing. Give me all you got. Get a good seal. Get a good seal. And stop. Beauty. All right. So now you have blown out this awesome sphere.
I did that. I
Yeah.
blew that out.
That is all your air.
Yay!
All right, so this next part, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna heat the front of this bubble for you,
Okay.
and then when I come back, I want you to suck in.
Suck in.
Yeah, so these are actually called suck bowls.
Suck bowls.
And this
I
looks
don't
really
know.
cool from that end. So what's gonna happen next is I'm gonna heat the front of this piece,
Okay.
and then when I bring it back, I want you to suck in. So these are actually called suck bowls.
suck bowls.
Yeah. So the whole front of this bubble is going to suck in on itself. Because we're just
Lot of blowing and sucking.
we're isolating the heat to the front. You kind of want to suck in like you're sucking milkshake through a straw.
Okay.
All right, suck in. Keep going, suck in, more. And stop. Beauty. All right, so now you have your beautiful bowl.
Shut the front door.
Do you want to
Yeah.
mess it up?
I want to mess it up. Let's Chihuly it.
Okay, so
How do we do that?
What you're gonna do is you're just gonna get this really hot.
Yeah.
I'll kind of just show you first.
Okay.
So you're gonna get it hot.
I'm gonna go on this side.
And then we're gonna pull it out. And right here, you're gonna spin really fast like that. And then you're gonna lift it up and go like that.
Okay.
That
Okay.
makes sense?
Yeah, it does.
But you gotta get it
I
like
watched him do it. Not that I'm Chihuly, but.
super hot.
But
Come
you
on this side.
okay. But you walk me through it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So come right here. You're
Okay.
just gonna turn. And
Okay.
we're gonna get this really hot. So turn slow while you're heating.
Okay.
And we're not gonna turn fast until we pull it out of
Okay.
the glory hole. It'll take a second for it to get really
Okay.
hot. So you're just doing your best to try to keep this hot molten lava on center. Easy, right?
Oh, definitely. Hot molten lava on center. Okay. Yeah, it's. Oh dear. Can you help me?
I'm gonna keep turning. I'll
Okay.
help you a little bit here.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, look
Okay,
at.
so we're gonna come out and we're gonna spin fast together.
Okay.
So ready?
Okay. I am.
Gonna have them right. Okay, we're gonna spin. Spin. Fast as you can. You got it. Spin. Okay, now hang it down. And we gotta get it hotter.
Okay. Oh, this is so
Now
fun.
we gotta have a plate. So now we just gotta get it hot enough that it'll ruffle. And hopefully we can kind of Chihuly-esque it.
Yeah. We'll show Chihuly who's boss.
Okay, you wanna come grab it?
Okay.
Just gonna turn together. Okay, we're gonna come out and you're gonna hang it down. Sometimes we can also just
Give it a little encouragement.
give it a little love. And you, my friend, have yourself a floppy bowl.
I love it.
Okay, so this next part, you're gonna go over to that X over there,
Okay.
and I want you to grab that stick that says whacking stick beside you. Looks like a bat, a little kid bat.
It says whacking stick.
I'll come show you. This right here.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So we're gonna do some more physics here. So this whole thing is really hot,
Yes.
and I'm gonna add some water. So I'm creating a stress point. And what I want you to do is just below my thumb here, you're gonna give it a nice little tap. A little harder. Perfect. And I want you to grab this pancake squisher looking thing.
Yep.
This is gonna be loud.
Jeez.
So I'm just gonna heat this up, and then you're gonna give it a nice firm squish down. So what you're doing is you're creating a flat bottom for your bowl. And I'll tell you when.
Okay.
Just gonna get this nice and warm. And squish. You're gonna use some muscle, harder. Push. More muscle. Stop. Beauty.
I'm so paranoid about breaking it.
The thing
So
is,
it's such a weird thing between gentle and then hard and then it's wet and then it's
'cause
fragile
it's
and
kind of like going between liquid solid feeling. Right?
oh my goodness. Now we're putting it in the, there's a name for this, a fridge thing.
annealer.
The annealer.
And we have our beautiful floppy bowl. Right on. That was awesome.
So how long does that have to stay in there for?
12 to 15 hours.
12 to 15 hours?
Yeah, it depends on the thickest piece in there. So we'll keep putting things in
Yeah.
for the rest of the day. And whatever's the thickest, then that'll determine how long we'll keep it in for.
How fun was that? Now I just, like, I feel all energized because it was kind of terrifying with the heat
Right.
and exciting when you watch.
Adrenaline.
Well, yeah, and then when you I'm worried about screwing it up, and then you're watching the glass do something magic, and then it's liquid, now it's hard, and it's blow soft, blow hard.
Yeah.
I'm all energized. I'm like,
Imagine if you're like making a piece for 4 hours and you're like, let's not break
oh
this.
my goodness, I can't. Okay, this is what we need to do. We need to go change,
Okay,
and let's go to the ballet.
let's do it.
Let's do it. That was completely exhilarating. Next time on Randall to the Rescue, Leah and I go from the studio to the Jubilee Auditorium, where we get to meet with 2 of the dancers from the Alberta Ballet, learn some moves, and talk to the new artistic director. Plus, my glass creation is revealed, and we enjoy a wonderful performance of Hansel and Gretel. All that and more on the next Randall to the Rescue.
We had a lovely time today, made some special friends, but everything that's fabulous must come to an end. We learned some things and had some laughs, and now it's time to go. But I'll be back for another Fabulista show.
Blow me away.